closer to first pitch at Fenway. It'll be the Yankees and the Red Sox next.
Yo, it's Mo, and I'm back in here with a YouTube All-Star video. Today we have the Yankees against the Red Sox, a big rivalry matchup as you see QJB pop it up to the shortstop, and that's the first stat of the game. I put in QJB, Case Spade, and X Chase Money today just so I get them in the lineup. And now here's B Wildcat 2 at the plate, and he's going to rip one to deep right field, chasing the right fielder back, and it will hit off of his glove. B Wildcat 2 is going to have another double, his 5th of the season. Wow, so many doubles so far this season. And now here am I, Modefo 16 to deep left field. Will it be able to have enough on it? And it will not. Out at the warning track, and so we go quietly in the first inning, only getting one hit. And you can see VA Baseball is the pitcher today. And that's going to be a ground ball, and he's going to help himself out, getting the first out of the game, throwing onto X Chase Money at first base. And so far so good, and now we're back in here in the second inning. Here's Sports Game Universe, and he's going to line one down the right field line. It is going to be a ground rule double, and then another double for us today, our second double on the game. So with first and third, here's Case Spade, and he's going to drive one to right field pretty deep. This time he will make the catch, but SGU will tag and score from third base, and so we go out to a 1-0 lead. And now here's Astro Fan, and he's going to drive in a run now, base hit into center field. The throw home is going to be offline, and so he will score, and it is a 2-0 game now, as usually the pitching coach has to come out to talk to him. And now here's QJB again, 0-2 count, 1 out. That's going to be a chopper over the head, but the throw to first in time. Unfortunately, we could not get those runners home. And so now you see SGU's up again. He's going to get a base hit up the middle, putting another runner on base, and one in scoring position now. And so first and second, 1 out. And X Chase Money is going to ground out into the 6-4-3 double play. Too bad, we had a big chance to score, but we cannot do it. And now here's VA Baseball with 2 outs from the third, ground ball to second base, and he's going to get the out. VA Baseball is a perfect game so far through the 1/3 of the game. Perfect. And now we're here in the fourth with 1 out. VA Baseball still up, and that's going to be a ground ball right back to him. And this is just dumb. This is just dumb of me. I try to run it myself to first base, but I cannot. It would actually be ruled an error, so the no-hitter's still in effect. He strikes out Big Poppy, and that will end the 4th inning. So instead of the perfect game, now he has a no-hitter, as you see the error right there. And so we are still ahead by 2 runs though, and here's B Wildcat 2 here in the 5th. And that's going to be a ground ball to first base. Nothing doing so far. He does have a hit today though. And now here I am, Modefo 16, and that's not going to do anything. In fact, that's going to be a double play. And so that ends the 5th inning. And now we're here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that's going to be a line drive to left field. Will this be the first hit? But what a play to track it down as the left fielder. The replacement for Dunbar Snack Bar, QJB, makes the catch. And so now you're here with 2 outs. And oh, what a play. Throw to first in time, preserving the no-hitter. More than halfway done with the no-hitter now. A couple great defensive plays today. And now here is Case Spade, the prospect. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle, almost hitting the pitcher. Hopefully starting a 2-out rally. We could use a couple more runs against our arch rivals. And so you can see now he's going to go to the pen. And he's going to bring in Mark Melancon or Melankin or however you say his name. And now here's Astro Fan, and that's going to be a rip into right field. This is going to maybe score the run, and oh my goodness, the catcher could not hang on to the ball, and so the runner will score from second base. That is a big blow. It is now 3-0, and QJB is up. And that's going to be a base hit into right field. And oh wow, another error for the Red Sox. Once again, I think he could have had him at the plate, but he just botched it in right field. And so now here's B Wildcat 2. And that's a drive into center field. Pretty good contact, but unfortunately, Jacoby Ellsbury will make the catch. And so we are done with this inning. And VA baseball is still going. 6th inning, 2-2 count. And getting the best of him. Strike 3, swing and a miss on the sinker. And then with 1 out, strike 3 looking. And then now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, well, that's going to be a base hit. And so they're going to have their first hit of the ball game. And so the no-hitter is gone. Perfect game was gone a while ago. And now here with 2 outs, and well, now it's just kind of falling apart. 1st and 2nd now with 2 outs. And now here's Adrian Gonzalez. That's going to be a ground ball to 3rd base. This is going to end the inning. And so we are done with 6 here in Boston as we head on to the top of the 7th inning. And that's going to be a deep drive to center field. This is actually going to hit off the wall. And wow, could he have a triple? And he's going to head to 3rd, and he is out at 3rd base. That's too bad. I thought we could have had the triple right there, but oh well. And now here's VA baseball still in the ball game, and that's going to be a deep drive into left center field. It's going to hit off the base of the wall, but lucky for us, he's only going to have a single because Euclid is slow as molasses. And then that's going to be a base hit into right center field. It's going to be fielded and thrown in, but it will be 1st and 3rd now. And maybe a little bit of a jam now. VA baseball still in the game, 1 out. And he's going to strike out Cody Ross. 8th strikeout of the game. And then he's going to walk Sotolamacchia. So we have a big managerial decision here, and I decide to pull him in the 7th inning. I did not want to risk any chance of a home run, and so I will bring in Anto DeBoss. Hopefully he will be able to preserve this lead. And now with 2 outs, bases loaded, clutch. What a play by Astrofan. I'm telling you, Astrofan is the best fielder on our team, and he will end the 7th inning. And so we head on to the 8th inning, 2 outs, and Blinkfro will ground out to 3rd base. So now it is their turn to try to tack on a couple, make this at least a little bit of a ball game. Chris Smoove is in here, and he's going to give a base hit into right field, but I'm going to try to throw him out, and it's going to be an overthrow, and so Dustin Pedroia will head on over to 2nd base. Oh boy, already a runner in scoring position, 0-2 count. And that's actually a productive at-bat. That'll put the runner over to 3rd base. And now here's Big Papi. And that's going to bring in the run. And actually, it's going to be a base hit. It could not be fielded. And so now it is a 4-2 ball game. Here is Darnell McDonald with 2 outs, 3-2 count. And he just paints the black on the outside corner. And that will end the 8th inning. So now we are only 3 outs away from winning, but we do have 2 runners on here in the 9th inning. But unfortunately, we cannot get them in. The pop-up to the 3rd baseman will end the 9th inning for us. And so we are going to bring in our closer. He's already blown a couple saves this season, has a 9 ERA. And a very short Ray William Johnson. No outs. And that's going to be strike 3. Cody Ross strikes out, his 3rd strikeout on the game. And now another strikeout, way late on the fastball. He's just rolling through the lineup. And then with 2 outs, he's going to give up a base hit. I feel like all closers give up a base hit before they actually record the 3rd out. And now here with 2 outs, Jacoby Ellsbury, possibly the last chance for Boston. 0-2 count. And that's going to be a ground ball. Ray William Johnson will field it and throw to 1st in time. And the ball game is over. The Yankees and the YouTube All-Stars win another game. 5th game of the season, 4 wins so far. 4-1 record leads the AL East now as we defeat the Boston Red Sox. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this ball game. I know I certainly did. Quite a game. Great pitching. Pretty good hitting for us. Let's hope it continues into some future games. Anyway, give me a sub, give me a like, follow me on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. And I hope you guys have a great day. Many more videos on the way, guys. Peace.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.